my Twitch stream. 7 PM already. Actually, no, that's not that bad. You're gonna pay up. Got the cash on me. Yeah. Oh. No, shouldn't have done that. Quacker, thank you so much for the follow. Shout out to Quacker. Shout out to Scottman. Shout out to Miles. Shout out to Cooper. All those people just followed me on Twitch. Come over to my Twitch, guys, if you want a shout out. Thank you for the speaker. If you want a shout out, come over to my Twitch. Link in my bio. I'll give you a shout out if you drop a follow. Link in bio, guys. Come over, come over. Let me Sour cheese, I followed you, bro. Ben, I followed you. Shout out to Christopher10947. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Link in bio, guys, if you want a shout out. Shout out to Christopher. Thanks for the gifts, Corey. Yo, everyone come over to my Twitch, guys. If you want a shout out for completely free, yeah, come over to my Twitch. There's nothing wrong with Fortnite. It's a joke. It's a joke. Like, it's just for a video. I play Fortnite every day, bro. It's a joke. Don't worry. Yeah, guys, but if you would like to grow on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, anything, come over to my new Twitch, link in my bio, and I'll just drop a follow, and say that you came from TikTok, and I'll follow you. Easy, takes literally 5 seconds. Come over to my Twitch, guys, link in bio. Shout out to Nate Dog, shout out to Vigaze. Then people just follow me on Twitch. Guys, tap the screen as much as you can, and I'll give you a shout out on TikTok if you don't have Twitch. And if you want to follow back on TikTok, and just, what's it called? If you want to follow back on TikTok, just follow me, and I will follow some people back after this round. Drop follow on TikTok, guys. What's the prize? So we're going to be giving some points to people who win, and then whoever has the most points is going to get V-Bucks. So yeah, if you want to win some V-Bucks, guys, come over to my Twitch stream, because we're doing some Zone Wars for V-Bucks as well. Thank you so much for everyone in the Twitch and TikTok stream. I appreciate you. Squeaks, how you doing today? Came from TikTok. Shout out to Christopher10947. Shout out to Lemon Squeeze for following me on Twitch as well. See, I told you guys, it's not cap. I'm giving shout outs to everyone who follows me on Twitch. Link in bio, guys. Shout out to Sage. Shout out to Brave. Shout out to Lemon Squeeze. Shout out to Fine Up. Bro, dude. It scares me every time. You literally got it every time, bro. Oh my god. Just came from TikTok. Shout out to you, Christopher. Shout out to TTV member. Shout out to Sage 2008. I came from TikTok. Shout out to TTV member. Come over to the Twitch, guys. Link in bio. Let me comment. Oh my god, Coop! Bro, it gets me every time, man. Come over to my Twitch, guys. Link in bio. Chainsaw Merge. One fast move and again gone merge. Guys, I'm not lying. Come over to my Twitch and you'll see. Pugsy, shout out to Kirby, shout out to Piper U, shout out to Tim, shout out to Vicious, shout out to Starting Dog, shout out to Hayden, shout out to Freddy, shout out to Callum, shout out to Toppy, shout out to Plays, shout out to Kaki. Everyone, There's some shout outs to people that have just followed me on Twitch. Come over to my Twitch and I'll give you a shout out. Shout out to Luca, shout out to Raptor, shout out to Joke, shout out to Yuri, shout out to Jordan, shout out to Shaw, shout out to Poppy, shout out to Boogie, shout out to Jude, shout out to Known. How old are you? Exclamation mark age. Let's go. So many new followers. Let's go. Shout out to Known, shout out to Creations, shout out to Dynamic, shout out to Gaming Panda. Come over to my Twitch, guys, if you want to shout out. Shout out to Famous Lenny FYP. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Nice girlfriend. Let's go, bro. Nice girlfriend. Thank you, man. Thank you. Come over to the Twitch, guys, if you want to see, or if you want to shout out and gain some followers. Just come over to the Twitch link below. What's up, Jess? It's a joke, by the way. Not that. That's not a joke. It's not a joke that I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. You can see it on my Twitch stream, guys. Come over to my Twitch, link in bio. Come over to my Twitch, guys, if you want to shout out. Link in my bio, guys. Come over. Let me shout out to you who just follow me on Twitch. Shout out to Sweaty Dog, shout out to Black Dolphin, shout out to Ryder, shout out to Corey, shout out to Rudy, shout out to Finn, shout out to Nick, shout out to Suzanne, shout out to Anna, shout out to Killing You. Come over to the Twitch, guys. Link in my bio if you want to get a shout out or you want to see my girlfriend. Shaggy, thank the follow. Storm, thank the follow. If everybody follows me on TikTok, I'll show my girlfriend on TikTok right now. Come over to my TikTok, guys. Come over to my Twitch. Let's go. Your girlfriend's so hot. Let's go, bro. Come over to the Twitch, guys. Shout out to Storm. Shout out to Narty. Shout out to Shimmer. Shout out to Son. Shout out to Taps. Shout out to Sitman. Shout out to Ike. Shout out to Jacob. Shout out to Suman. Shout out to Naruto. 4v4 now, bro. Can you help me get a Twitch username? I like yours, Sweaty. Shout out to Mason. Your setup is dope. Let's go, bro. Thank you. Twitch link in bio, guys. Come over to my Twitch. Shout out to Cleo, shout out to Dragon Slayer, shout out to Flip, shout out to Pogboy, shout out to Bird, shout out to Connor. Then people follow me on Twitch. Shout out to Vampire, shout out to Equal, shout out to Ninja, shout out to Arish, shout out to TFY, shout out to Michael. Then people just follow me on Twitch. If you want to shout out, come over to my Twitch, link on my bio, guys. Shout out to Gold, shout out to Berry, shout out to Marto, shout out to Snicky, shout out to Keiko. Let's go, Spot. Go. Shout out to XP Gamer. Come over to my Twitch, guys. Link in bio. Come over to my Twitch. I'm live right now on Twitch. If you want to shout out, come over. Shout out to Snicky. Shout out to XP. Shout out to Hi. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Story of Polo. Shout out to Roka. Shout out to My Daddy. Shout out to Georgie. Shout out to Gaming. Shout out to Saki. Shout out to Vix, Bacon, Footy, Astro. Shout out to Ibble. Come over to my Twitch if you want to shout out like these amazing people. Come over to the Twitch, guys. Link in bio. Come over to the Twitch. Come over to the Twitch. You're rich? I don't know about that one, bro. Frosty, I don't know, man. Shout out to Hero. Shout out to Panther. Shout out to Pinky. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Braden. Shout out to Axel. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Ben. Everyone who comes over to my Twitch gets a shout out. 400 viewers, yes, bro. Shout out to Poison, shout out to Hamza, shout out to Slicks. Thank you for the follows, guys, on Twitch. Shout out to Monster. I followed it Pilot on TikTok. Shout out to Pilot. I followed and you never said anything. Shout out to Pink Jelly. See, I told you I said something. If you come over to my Twitch, you get a shout out. Link in my bio if you drop a follow. Where's the girlfriend? On my Twitch. Link in bio. You will only see her if you come over to the Twitch. Or if everybody follows my TikTok right now. Shout out to Monster, shout out to Proc, shout out to Neptune, shout out to Fatlum, shout out to Tony, shout out to Alex, shout out to Brandon, shout out to Ty, shout out to Savage, shout out to Pumby, shout out to Tom, shout out to Tate, shout out to Patrick. Twitch is the best, let's go. Shout out to Patrick, shout out to Q, Shout out to Coop, shout out to Matty, shout out to Arman. Where's Sieber? Of course, man. Of course. Shout out to Zelb, shout out to Op. Shout out to Follow, shout out to Vibe, shout out to Warboy. If you want a shout out like these awesome people, come over to my Twitch, link in my bio, guys. I'm live right now on Twitch, link in bio. I'll give you a shout out. Congrats on 4K. What do you mean 4K? So guys, if we can get to 120k right now, then shout out to Jason, shout out to Skiller, shout out to Jax, shout out to Jackie, shout out to Even. Why aren't you getting kicked? What do you mean, why aren't you getting kicked? What am I hearing? Nice. Alright, let's go lobby, let's restart. I followed and you didn't say anything. CJ, shout out to you. If I don't say anything, just tell me in the chat. Thank you, Scott. I swear you're the best streamer. Thank you, Scott. Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Zay. I love your content. Thank you, Tate.
18 kills when I got them. Solid 18 kills. It tipped in 24. So.
Yoda.
To my Twitch, guys.
This is gonna have the
Appreciate you.
future
Link
of
to my bio.
humanity.
Shout out to Blood Gunner. Shout out to Graph G. Shout out to Carlos.
The best
Shout
trick
out to
for
Spitz.
controller players right
I'm here
now.
from TikTok. Thank you, Sips. Sips.
Дякую,
Come over to my Twitch, guys. Link in bio. Thank you so much for the kindness, guys. Everyone's being kind. Appreciate it. So they party. How do I get more sources? Just by in the stream. Thank you for the follow, Ross Hedger. Ads? What do you mean ads? Come over to my Twitch, guys. Link in bio. Accept my friend request. Say no more, bro. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Yeet Master. I'm here from TikTok. Shout out to Blood Gunner 5. Thank you for coming from TikTok. If you want a shout out, come over to my Twitch. Link in bio. Shout out to Yeet Master, shout out to Oscar, shout out to Lily. Nice girlfriend, let's go, bro. Come over to Twitch. Link in my bio if you want to see. And if you want to shout out. Where's my shout out? You haven't followed me on Twitch. Twitch is so creamy, let's go, bro. Oh my god, bro. Your girlfriend's so hot, you're so lucky. Oh, let's go. Shout out to Oofpass. Shout out to Fortnite Godplay. How can I become a mod? By just being in the streams every day. If you want mod, guys, just be in the streams every day, or as often as you can. I stream every day on Twitch and TikTok. You're so good at streaming. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Shout out to Chaza. Shout out to Hearse. Thank you, Sip. Shout out to Luke. Thank you for the follow on Twitch.
Hey.
I will.
I didn't even
If you give the pirate ship, I'll end live. 100%. Of course. If you send the pirate ship, I will end live. Yeah. Bet. But you won't send one. Let's be honest.
I'm on mobile phone. I'm using my phone. I'm using the controller for
On God, I would end live if you sent a pirate ship. But I know you wouldn't. But if you do, then bet.
Can you stop breathing in your mic?
Twitch live, guys. Link in bio.
Packy cunt.
I'm not packy, mate. Shut the fuck up.
Look at you. Clearly not. You're getting angry over it.
What are we doing in this party? Only talking.
Let's go. Shout out to Whitney. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Whitney. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Big Daddy. 10 people just follow me on TikTok, Twitch. I mean, if you follow me on Twitch, get a shout out. Polar Noah on top. Let's go. Come over to my Twitch, guys. Link in bio. Come over to the Twitch, guys, and I'll give you a shout out. Shout out to Luke's, shout out to Kevin, shout out to Whitney, shout out to J Bims, shout out to Jake, shout out to Ahmed, shout out to Soit, shout out to Mulf, shout out to Exclusive, shout out to Wolfgang, shout out to Candies. All of these people just follow me on Twitch. Come over to my Twitch, guys, link in my bio. Come over to my Twitch. I'm live right now if you want a shout out. Shout out to Wolfgang, shout out to Candies, shout out to Jay, shout out to Jaden, shout out to Dell. I'm going to be following some people back on TikTok right now. So if you want to follow back, drop a follow right now. If you want to follow, I'll follow you right now if you drop a follow. We have 4K viewers on TikTok. Everybody come over to Twitch. Link in my bio right now, guys. Shout out to Dell, shout out to Essex, shout out to Scamsy, shout out to Sean, shout out to Dovey, shout out to James, shout out to Zach, Omar, shout out to Woe, Sion, shout out to Easy Bot Set, shout out to Carol, shout out to Takeover, shout out to